The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, a great game with great NPCs and a great story. Many people get the confusion that Link is Zelda, but Zelda isn't Link. I don't know why they linked the two. Zelda is actually the princess that you save, and Link is the character you play as. Alright, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about BOTW, or Breath of the Wild. It's a really good game and it has a great story, and as I already said, speaking of the storyline, I would like to mention before we get further into the video, spoiler alert, we're going to be talking about the story and the 3, 2, 1, spoiler right now, click off the video if you don't want it. The Divine Beasts, and some of the quests in the game. So once you make it to Kakariko Village and speak to Impa, she's going to give you 3 main quests. The first one is to go to each of the 4 races and tame their divine beasts. The second quest is to meet Purah in the Hatano Ancient Tech Lab. She will then give you the Sheikah Slate runes you don't have, which are the camera, the memories, and the Sheikah sensor, if you haven't activated the tower to get it. And finally, the third quest, which you get after getting back to Impa after talking to Purah, which is to collect the 13 memories. We're going to be focusing on the first one in this video, the Divine Beast quests. So for the Divine Beast quests, there are 4 races around the map: the Gerudo, the Zora, the Rito, and the Goron. The Gerudo are the only female race, and to get into the town you have to buy Gerudo female clothes for 600 rupees. Now there are a variety of ways to get rupees, from selling stuff to minigames to even killing Yiga clan members. They drop blue and red rupees and the occasional purple rupee. But the hands down best way to get rupees is to head to the Faerun region and farm Farash, the Dragon of Lightning. Look up a video on how to farm dragons to see that. Anyways, the Zora fish people, you have to go to a tower and you will see a Zora looking for Hylian, also known as Link. Then you have to paraglide down to Prince Sidon and the cutscene will play. This will be in a very rainy area, so climbing is impossible. Anyways, Sidon will tell you to follow a path to Zora's domain. The bad part about this is it's full of enemies. Some of them have electric arrows, which means stay away from the water, which really sucks. There's puddles everywhere. It's raining, for God's sakes. When you get to a certain point, Sidon will check up on you again, and then at the bridge later is the final time he checks on you. Then he will say there's a monster, which is a black madlim. You can either fight it or leave it. It's up to you. Finally, you will get to Zora's domain. The Ritos are birds. You have to go to a cold area called the Hebra region. Once you're there, you must go north or west, depending on where you get into the Hebra at, and head to the middle. There you will find Rito Village and an isolated rock out in the middle of a bunch of other rocks. And finally, the Gorons. To get to them, you need to go to Elden Tower and paraglide south. You will get to a stable. Once there, talk to a lady with the broom. She will sell you fireproof elixirs. Buy 3 to 6 of them. Then follow the path. On your way is an Aidmiotalis, so if you don't want to fight him, you can do what I do and scale over Death Mountain and find Goron City. Now what we do when we get to the towns of the species, at Gerudo Town, get the girl clothes and go inside, and head straight ahead to the place and talk to the Gerudo on the chair. Her name is Rito. Ah, crap, sorry. Her name is Riju, the Queen of Gerudos. Once at Zora's domain, do the shrine, then head upstairs, and you will find a giant whale Zora. His name is King Dorephan. You want to talk to him. In Rito Village, you will head up to the very top of the looping stairs, and you will see a big owl Rito. Talk to him. His name is Canelli. Now finally, Goron City. In Goron City, you will get there, and you want to head to one of the main houses. In front of it, you will see an old Goron, but not the blacksmith, the other one. His name is Bleedo. Talk to him to begin the quest. Here we are, the long-awaited part of the video, how to do all of the Divine Beasts. I won't do these ones in order. I will do that from easiest to hardest. So the order they will go in is Zora, Rito, Goron, Gerudo. So starting off with the Zora Divine Beast. Its name is Vairuta. Vairuta is an elephant. For Vairuta, what you want to do is start off by destroying a Calamity Eye. Then turn left. You'll see another Calamity Eye. Shoot that one. Then you will see a door with water. Cronus under the door and it should raise up. Then activate the map. Then you turn around and go back near the back of the room. You should see a giant gear / lever. Use magnesis and turn the terminal should pop. A terminal should pop up. Activate the terminal, and then the opposite side you came in on, you should see a calamity eye. Go shoot it. Go in the room and you should see a gear with a terminal inside. When the terminal is on the very bottom, you want to use Cryonis on the water pushing the gear. Then activate the terminal. And then go outside. There should be a calamity mouth. Look up and you should see a calamity eye. Shoot the eye. Go up and you should see a terminal. Move Rita's trunk to make the gear spin with water. You want to freeze the puzzle ball the second it's about to fall out. This should keep the door open long enough for you to activate the terminal. Then you want to ride up to the floor higher on the gear. Activate the pressure plate to make a waterfall for your Zord armor. You'll see a hallway. Go through it, and Rita's trunk will be in the way. Move it back down to its lowest position, and get up on the part where water is coming out. Push it back up higher and wait until you can get on it where it is straight up. When it is straight up, activate the terminal. Now ride the trunk up farther to get to the point where you can paraglide. In this point, you want to paraglide to the highest part possible. There will be fire around a terminal. Move Rita's trunk until it puts out the fire. This will let you activate the final terminal. Now where you spin the lever thing in the first room, you will see a room behind it. This is the boss room. Activate the main terminal and a cutscene will play. Water Blight Ganon will spawn. Water Blight Ganon's first phase attacks include throwing his spear at you and then swinging his spear across the floor. Get him down to half health. This will activate his second phase, in which he will raise 4 little blocks around the room and lower the water so it's only possible to swim or be on the block. He will then teleport to a random block and have the same attacks as before with the spear throwing and slashing. Then he will make ice blocks. Use Cryonis to shatter the ice blocks and kill him. Great, you beat Varuda. Now on to the Rito. This divine beast is named Vomado. Vomado is a bird, so make sure that you have level 2 cold resistance, because he is super high up in the sky. I honestly forgot how to do this. It's a lot of paragliding and turning, but I will describe the boss fight in this video. So the boss is Wind Blight Ganon. His first phase attack is just mostly shooting his laser cannon at you. He might have another one, I don't remember, I'm sorry. His second phase at half health gives him these drone things. They usually just charge at you when Wind Blight Ganon charges up his cannon. Kill him, get the cutscene, get the ability, and head to Goron City. In Goron City, talk to Bluto, get the quest, and open up Varudania. It should be dark, and there is a torch and a Dragon Bone Boko Club in a chest. Pick up the torch and grab the blue flame. There will be 2 torch things to light up, and they will open doors leading to the map. Activate the map, and then find a way to use the torch, blue flame, and rotations to get all the terminals. Activate the terminal, and Fire Blight Ganon comes out. His first phase attacks are hitting you with his sword and throwing tiny fireballs at you. At half health, his second phase happens, like always. When he is in his giant ball, when his sword is on fire, throw a bomb at him, and it will knock him out of the ball, then hit him freely. Repeat this when he's hitting you with his sword, or you get back into his ball, and repeat it until he's dead. And finally, the Gerudos. Once you talk to Riju and clear the Yiga clan hideout, you get the Thunder Helm. Take it back to Riju, and she will do the part to shut down Von Naboris. Go inside of Naboris, and I know you might get sick of this, but I'm sorry. Honestly, I forgot how to beat Von Naboris. It's the hardest divine beast to get through, so just search up a guide. Once you activate all the terminals, you will get the boss fight. This boss fight is Thunder Blight Ganon. His first phase attacks are teleporting 3 times and then hitting you. The way you do this is you either Swift Strike it, or you parry it and then hit his shield. His other first phase attack is throwing lightning bolts at you. Get his health down to half, and then he will go into second phase. In his second phase, he will power up with electricity, and then he will then drop down electric stone pillars at you. Pick one of them up with magnesis, and when it's shocking, hit him with it. This will throw him back to his first phase attacks, but this time he will have electricity. A way to make this easier is getting a level 3 30-minute electricity resistance potion. Buy 4 Electroshoums and a Shard of Farash's Horn, or 4 Volt Fruits and a Shard of Farash's Horn. So he'll go back to the first phase attacks, and he will have electricity, like I said. This time, then, he will have a Guardian Laser. Deflect the laser back and shoot you. Oh, wait, no. He'll go back to his first phase attacks and have electricity. Do the electricity resistance, and make sure to have Guardian weapons, because you don't drop them when you get hit by lightning. You can always just try and dodge like normal, but his attacks get more unpredictable. Then he will only have a Guardian Laser. Deflect the laser back and shoot your bow. This will kill him. Congrats! You have all 4 divine beasts done. See you next time, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye! So I don't want to leave you guys off with suspense, so I'll let this gameplay play until we die this time. We go twice, and it's really annoying the second time. So I will see you guys in the next video, and this gameplay will be done soon. Bye!